All right, so today, guys, I have these pencils from the office. These are actually free pencils given by the school to our students who have no pencils. And I'm just happy because this is actually the brand that my students love when they are writing. So, Stedler pencils for free. Anyway, hello everyone. This is still your Pinay teacher Annie to America once again, spreading the love and good vibes to all our aspiring J1 teachers out there. And if this is your first time to visit my channel, please don't forget to gracefully subscribe my channel and ring the bell for notifications. So my inbox is full with lots of questions and I cannot answer them right away. So I hope that this video will help you a lot in answering all those queries that keep bugging you for such a long time already. So let's have the first question. Which one is better, to have an agency or with no agency? Guys, this is really a tricky question. There's advantages and disadvantages to either which one you will choose. I myself had an agency that helped me all throughout the process. People in the US are in different time zones and they're all very busy. I did not want to be a burden for them or disturb them during their personal space every time I have a question. Disadvantage of having an agency is that it will cost you more. Advantage is that, or the advantages are, all you need to do is to pay them and then pass your teaching interview, and you can leave all your documents to them and they will be the one to process it. Plus, the comfort of going here in the US because you will not be stressed anymore who will pick you up at the airport or if someone will pick you up when you arrive there. Plus, they will really make sure that you have a place to live in or you have a place to stay here when you are going to teach in the US. Disadvantage of not having an agency is that no one will guide you which one you need to do first. So you will end up asking a lot of people with different answers. And not only that, you will be asking a lot of favors from your friends who are here already in the US. And it's late for you to realize as well that you have lacking documents that you still need to comply, and the district is asking you to comply it right away. So it's very stressful because it has a due date. Not only that, you might have anxiety because aside from teaching and impressing your supervisors or your district, you still have requirements to comply or else they will not renew you or they will suspend or they will end your contract before the school year ends. Advantage? Well, you can save money from the expenses and expensive fees. Number 2 question. Do I need to take an examination to apply for my teaching certificate? Okay, so guys, all teaching licenses here in the US are granted by individual state. I am teaching in Arizona, so I do not need to take an examination here in the US. However, the Arizona Department of Education required us before to take IELTS with a score of 6. And we were also the last batch to take IELTS. So you're very lucky. And also I have deficiency with Arizona Constitution and US Constitution because of course we do not have that subject in the Philippines. So I was given by the Arizona Department of Education for 2 years to finish the course. And I believe Alaska, Alabama, Colorado, New York, Nevada, and 37 more states, they are required to take praxis test. The third question now. What are the schools in the US for new teachers? Okay, so there's no particular school here in the US for new or seasoned teachers as long as they will hire you. But make sure before you apply or turn in your application, you need to verify to them if they are accepting J1 visa or H1 visa. 5 question. I'm a graduate of Bachelor in Secondary Education but teaching elementary here in the Philippines or vice versa. Is it still okay? So, alignment of your profession to your teaching experience is a must. And the teaching certificate issued by the State Department of Education is based on your degree and it has its endorsements. Endorsements are attachments to your teaching certificate that indicate the areas of specialization. So, in short, so that there's no conflict or complication, it's better that your experience should be based on your degree. But sometimes there are schools that they will really hire you if they like you that much, but you're BS Ed, but your experience is elementary, or vice versa. They will find ways, but hoping that this will not require you to enroll to a particular subject or to take an exam because it will cost you more. It's some money. Proceed to number 6 question. I'm not an education graduate, but with teaching units, can I still apply? So if you happen to visit the website of your visa sponsor under eligibility tab, it says right there, number 1, that you must meet the eligibility standards of the U.S. state in which you will teach, to include any required criminal backgrounds. Number 2, you must meet the qualification for teaching at the primary or secondary levels in schools in your home country. However, I knew someone teaching here already in the US. One, he is an engineer, but he is a J2 of or dependent of a J1 teacher. Second, she is also a teacher, but at the same time, or before she became a teacher, she was a nurse actually, but she finished her master's in education, major in English. Both of them took a certain test and were required by the Arizona Department of Education to enroll certain subjects to be eligible, and so that their program will not be temporarily suspended. I don't have SSN yet to fill out during my application. What will I do? Yes, of course. You do not have SSN yet because your SEVIS is not activated yet. So there are school sites that your application will not push it through if you are not able to enter your SSN. So for now, you can just enter 111111111. Number 8, my application will not go through because I'm being asked from what state I am. What will I do? So on the part of this application tab, if you scroll down all the way, there's an option there that says OS. OS means out of state. So you can choose that so that your application will go through. Sometimes we just need to check all the options. Moving on to number 9 question. I'm not currently teaching, but can I still apply for J1 visa? This is still under eligibility concerns, and it states that you must have at least 2 years full-time teaching experience, must be working as a teacher outside of the United States. But if not currently teaching, within 12 months of applying for the program, you must have or will have received an advanced degree beyond a U.S. Bachelor's in Education or in the subject matter you intend to teach. Number 10 question. Why should I be currently teaching during my application? So annually, as part of the program, J1 teachers are turning in cultural report as one of their requirements for you to fulfill your teaching exchange program. And you need to attach a conversation of your students here in the US and your previous students in the Philippines. So it can be through email, letters, or any way or any other ways of communication. So if you're a teacher and not currently teaching, so I believe it's the right time for you right now to be back in a real classroom setting. And number 11, how much would it cost me to pay the agency? Agency varies as well. Different services and different ways of helping you in reaching your American dream. I paid Papache $4,500 for their services, but I think they lowered their service fee already. And $1,500 for my plane ticket and transportation to the job site. And another $1,000 for my foreign transcript evaluation, teaching certificate, and fingerprinting. And I also paid $3,000 to my visa sponsor for them to process my DS 2019, my service fee, and other fees. Number 12, how many days or weeks do I need to wait for the result of my interview? As the old saying goes, patience is a virtue. Each school has their own timeline, so we should respect that as well. Usually here in Arizona, the month of April is our state testing, so we're very busy during that time. So be patient because some things take time. Maybe if you did not hear anything from them after a week or after your interview, then maybe you can email them. But after you email them and still there's no response, then it's time for you to move on and wait for another interview from different school. Number 13, is it hard to apply in the US? Well, there is a shortage of teachers in key subject areas and specific geographic locations all throughout the United States. So the US Department of Education welcomes foreign educators who can satisfy the rules and requirements for teacher certification. There's no shortcut to success. So each applicant has different path during the application process, but all I can say is if I did it, for sure you can do it too. Number 14, this is our second to the last question. How much is the salary if I have master's degree? So salary ranges can vary widely depending on many important factors, including education, certification, additional skills, and the number of years you have spent in your profession. So salary also depends on which state you are teaching because each state has different costs of living too. Number 15 and the last question, do I need to have a master's degree before I can teach in the United States of America? So all states here in the US require certified teachers to hold at least a bachelor's degree. However, more and more states are requiring candidates already to hold master's degree or receive one within the first 5 years of teaching. The type of teaching credential you pursue will depend on your interests as well as the options and requirements set by your state Department of Education. Well, that's all of the questions that I sorted out from the people that messaged me. I may not be able to answer all your questions that you have, but at least I am trying to at least answer the best that I can. Like I said, all my answers may not be legally correct, but my answers are based on my experience here in the US. So that's all for today, guys. Thank you for watching my J1 Visa series, and please don't forget to like and share this video to your friends who also aspires in teaching here in the US. Let's dream together, let's soar high together, and let's conquer America together. See you again next time. Bye.